Good afternoon.
Happy noontime, or good morning to the rest of the country.
We do this every Tuesday at noon, except for the week of
I'm not here
right
every
after
Tuesday.
Christmas. Yeah, he's not always here on Tuesdays. He made my eyes all wet. Made me laugh.
Yeah,
So what we're going to do, can you hand me the card so I can show them?
I guess.
What we're going to do is this card that we are watercoloring. So this is so easy, a child can do it because the Cricut cuts out each image. You don't have to like paint a scene. You can just paint each tree and paint, oh yeah, we need brown for the bottom. Paint each, his hat will even come off or on. It like is made to fit his head and you can just stick it on. So we're gonna do that. And I was thinking we can do this with lots of images and play with watercolors and, you know, get into more different kinds of art and stuff and have the Cricut just cut it. And then we're using blue today though instead of red. Can you see that?
And my blue is different than her blue.
Yes. Why can I wear? Wishing you an abundance of good cheer.
Good job. Ciao.
Paper's ripped. And this doesn't have to be a Christmas card. It can be any card. It can be a winter card, a January card, or you can change what it says inside. It can be a birthday card. You could stamp something up here on the top. You could arrange these any way you want. So I gotta tell you though why he made me cry from laughter. So
like, what?
We're both doing this card together at the same time. He's gonna do his a little different. He's never done this card. So we're gonna see what he's doing. And he's going to be further away from the microphone. So I told him to remember to talk up. And what did you do?
Okay, I'll talk up.
He's looking up and talking. I meant like speak up or
that's the
be
same.
louder.
I'll speak up.
No, you don't talk to
talk
the
and
ceiling.
speak is the same.
Well, you don't talk to the ceiling.
You mean talk louder.
Yes.
There you go.
But you guys knew what I meant by that, right? Talk up. And he just made me laugh. Okay. So today's project is in my supporter projects. Let's go over here. So I want to show you how to find it. You go to melodylaneinspired.com, click on supporter projects. You put in the code that I give you.
If you're a Patreon supporter.
Or YouTube at $4.99. Or Facebook at $4.99. And you can go to new. You can go to winter for this. I'm just going to type in snowman.
Snowman.
You going to sing for us? No. And here it is. But there's two of them. So if you go to the next page, this one's all alone. Because but it's for the joy. Okay. On the joy card, it does not cut out the base card. So, because you can't cut that out, you'll have to have your own base card or cut it with a trimmer. So that's why I made one with the joy, because all these pieces can totally be made on the joy and then stick it on another one. So you just open it up, click open, and then you have this. And I have more pictures on here. You can click through the pictures too. We're going to customize. So it's really easy to cut out.
Can you clear that up?
Yeah. Thanks. Because this is all just one. When you hit make it, just cut this out on watercolor paper. There was no alert showing. On watercolor paper, and then you can choose any. We're using blue today, different colors of blue. You can choose any color you want for this, so it's really easy. And it's child proof. Like a child could paint a scene. Yeah, like like
children friendly?
Yeah. Like if you gave a canvas to a child, they probably wouldn't be able to draw or paint a really pretty scene, but if you give them the pieces to paint, then they can do it. And then they can arrange where then they can arrange where they want the pieces afterwards. And this was one of the projects that we did in our all-day crop. And I have to tell you, so many people were afraid to watercolor. They've never watercolored. And so many amazing projects we ended up with. Everybody shared their project. It was just amazing. I was like, oh my gosh, mine looks horrible compared to theirs. But it was amazing. I just love the difference. Some people used watercolor markers, and it was just amazing. So we're going to do it, and Alex is going to do it. We're going to see us both at the same time. So I'm using Arteza pan watercolors. He's using an off-brand.
Dugat.
What is it?
Dugat.
You'll have to show him.
D-U-G-A-T.
Show him the...
There's this.
Okay, these were much cheaper on Amazon, even though Arteza are very affordable.
But it took a good 30 minutes to get the paper. This stuff.
Okay, it took me 15 minutes to get it out of the box because the pan thing was actually glued to the box.
Yeah, this part...
It did not make me happy.
This is part
It's
of the box.
still part of the box.
So
I couldn't open the box.
That part that's on there was attached to this flap.
It was
then
ridiculous.
She opened it from this side and just tore it open. But
yeah,
she said she
and I
couldn't
still couldn't pull it off. It was, and I'm like, I'm not recommending these. And then when we opened it, we had to take off each.
And if you look,
each individual paint is wrapped. Now Arteza was too, but Arteza was very easy to take off.
You can still see the paper on there.
The paper stuck to the paint.
Yeah, it was awful.
I do like that it has white paint.
Yes.
Mine doesn't.
And with that, I'm doing something different than you.
So we're not exactly sure.
I'm not speaking up.
Don't speak to the ceiling. So it took a long time to prepare those, but we haven't really tried the paint smudge yet, so I don't know if they're good or not. They were cheap. Okay.
Just know that it takes a while to set up.
Show me your paper.
Oh, yeah. So this is the inside, but I did pattern paper, so this will be the...
Yeah, I don't ever remember seeing that pattern paper.
Well, you don't look at your pattern paper.
I do. And we used silver glitter gel pens. Okay, Alex cut them out for me. Show him yours. Yours is probably easier to see.
I don't know, because it didn't...
Mine's lighter.
There. Can you put mine on the other side, on the other monitor?
Oh. I'll just move it all on the other monitor. There. Okay, we're going to move these out of the way. If you have questions, please ask in the chat in the capitals. Okay. I'm gonna start with the sky.
So do you just do like the top half for this?
I'm gonna spray these again.
Yeah, I probably should do that too.
What do you mean? What'd you ask?
Do you do the top half of the card?
No, I do most of it. We can take these pieces to see, and the straight edges go on the outside.
Huh?
Of these.
Oh.
I'm putting these down to kind of see how far down you need to go. It's always best to go a little further down than you know. What are you going to do with your sky?
I'm going to make a dark sky.
I'm going to add some water.
We'll have to do a couple different layers. Like, make it...
Okay, this has a... Uh-oh. Yes, it was just water that I'm spraying because these are watercolors. And these are water brushes. They're also by Arteza. And so we have them all filled with water. And I'm cleaning this brush. Make sure it comes clean. Okay, and I'll start with some light blue. I'm gonna wipe this up. I have some purple in here. And if you add water to it, it will go lighter. And I want to leave a few white pieces for clouds, a little bit. I might not do much of it because I can take some of the paint off. We're so quiet.
I'm coloring.
You're coloring?
Uh-huh.
You're painting.
I'm coloring the card. With my paints.
I also wanted to explain in our Zoom video for supporter Zoom, we had talked about doing I set up an open Zoom for everybody, all my supporters, so they can go and craft and chat. Because especially right now, a lot of us are home alone. We're alone for the holidays. So what I did is I set up a Zoom link, a Zoom room that all the supporters can go and chat or craft together, do anything like that they want. And some people thought it was only for like Christmas, but it's not. You can go there now. Some people are going there now, not this minute, but going there now and sitting in there just so they can craft with other people. I'm just going to push some water out of this. Drop on here. I'm going over all of it. And I'm going to use a paper towel and soak up some of this water so it looks more like clouds. And I'm going to use a little bit different colors. Maybe go under the clouds a little bit to highlight them. A little darker up here. Maybe add a little purple to my sky. How are you doing, Alex?
I think I'm doing okay.
Do you like painting for the first time, like things like this on live video?
Yeah. It's not too bad. It's more pressure.
Yes, it's for any time, Annette. That's why some people said, I thought it was just for at the holidays, but no, it's any time at all. And when you go in, if nobody's there, hang out a little while and wait for somebody. Put yourself on mute. So if you get a phone call or something, or if you're talking to somebody in your house or something, other people can't hear you, but make it so you can listen when somebody else joins. And then you can take yourself off mute. And if it works out okay with everybody and you guys are enjoying it, we'll make it a permanent benefit. And it's also even just for people that support at only 1 or 99 cents here on YouTube. It's also open to them. Okay. I kind of like my sky. Do you guys like it? Here's the one I did before. Yeah, I posted the link to the Zoom. All you do is click it and open it. If you've never used Zoom, you might have to download something. Okay, I'm going to move this piece out of the way. Let that dry. And I'm going to do the snowman a little bit. I need a really light color. I don't remember what I used on the snowman last time, but I added shimmer to the snowman so you can see the glitter. But I kind of went around his circles so you can, they look more like a snowman and not just one solid piece. And I just don't remember what I did. Thinking I'm going to use black with a lot of water. Just to have just maybe a little gray. Let's paint this. Yeah. So I'm just going to go, let's go around here. I had a little blue in there too.
I still want to darken mine up a little bit, but I'm okay with it where it's at. This I didn't really do too much with because there's going to be stuff over it, but I'm going to let it dry and then I'll do another layer.
Cool.
So what are you doing with your, oh, you're doing the stuff around the bottom of
Look,
it?
I did that.
Okay.
And well, I need a new paper towel. I'm going to blot it with the paper towel so it's even lighter. Kim, it's posted on Patreon. I think I posted it on Saturday after the video. After our Zoom meeting, I went ahead and did it. And also in this video, I posted the links. So if you're a supporter on Patreon, YouTube, or Facebook, you can go in the description of this video right here and go down to where it says open Zoom meeting. Okay. I make it look easy. It is easy. I do want a little more blue in this though. I'm going to go around the edges a little. I don't want it that dark. There. Try to make this look more roundish. You know, like a shadow on the sides of it. So it looks more 3D. This is not at all how I did it last time. Just like I never pushed it down into a paper towel before. Okay. His hat, we'll have to see how his hat fits on. It has a little slit in there, and then you just push it on. But so I'm gonna go ahead and do his face. Now, I have a tiny brush here for his face, and I'm just gonna do little dots. I'm gonna do the carrot nose first. This is the one that I did before.
Can I have some more things? I only have 2. There's like 15.
This small one I'm doing, I think, is the only small one, though. You'll need to use this one. I'm gonna make a carrot nose, which is just a triangle. Okay, it's not even a triangle. Is it? Can I make it a triangle? That's good.
I gotta check this one.
It looks like
a bunch of purple in it.
Yeah, make sure they're clean. Okay.
Because mine was about to get a snowman purple nose.
Okay, and I'm just gonna do 2 dots for the eyes and do some dots for the mouth and do some dots. Now I'm gonna set him to the side. Now, I have to tell you some amazing things that the people in the All Day Crop did. They added arms to him. I think they just cut them out in Design Space and cut out little sticks. I think somebody used real sticks, or just like little twigs, something that, I mean, you can add anything you want to this card. I just was amazed. And you guys will be amazed at what you can do to it too on your own, because you don't think you can do it until you do it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the trees now. Some people made the trees bigger also because it is a giant snowman. You can totally make the trees bigger. This little rectangle is for the hat. And I'm going to color the trees in just different colors of green, maybe a little blue. Kobe is snoring. Oh, we got to do the bottoms of the trees in brown. So this is what I mean how easy it is. Right now I'm just going to color them all this color, and then I'll blend in some other colors with it. Like, you don't have to try to draw trees or paint trees on your own. You just paint the ones cut out. And I'm holding these down with the trunk with my fingernail. And then just painting. Whoops, that one just flipped. So if you've never colored in your life, you can get even just Crayola watercolors if you want. And do some coloring and some painting. And then whoever receives this card is going to be amazed that you did it, that you watercolored this, especially if you've never done anything like that before. And it's fun. Is it, Alex?
I like it. I'm enjoying myself.
Okay, good.
I just,
Now I'm just going to add some different colors. I might add a little teal. Oh, you're doing your sky again?
Yeah, I'm just doing another layer in between.
I'm just going to kind of brush some of this color on. Kobe is so loud. Mix some colors. Now I'm painting up with these colors. I'm going to make it a little darker. I think with more colors, it just gives it more texture. Oh yeah, you can use googly eyes on the snowman. Great idea.
I guess I should move on to the trees. You're gonna get done way before me.
It's okay.
I'm so slow with this.
It's okay. You can take your time.
Is there a right side up for the watercolors paper?
I don't know if mine flipped or not. I don't. Both sides are fine. So now I'm using this darker color because it's actually the same color I started with, but it's less water in it now. It's more concentrated paint. So the more water you mix with watercolor, the lighter it will be. Okay, now I'm gonna use brown for the trunks. So I'm just squeezing my brush onto a paper towel until it runs clear to clean it. And then we're gonna go right into some brown.
I'm doing my brown right now.
Vicky says with this particular pattern paper, I'm not sure which paper, if you're talking about watercolor that I'm using or some particular color, we don't know what you're talking about. You can use the double score wheel if you have a maker, so the white doesn't show in the crease. Also, you can always use a marker in the crease so it doesn't look white. Okay, I'm done with my trees. How's Alex doing?
Just starting with my trees.
Okay, then I'm gonna do the red for the stripe in the hat, and then black for the hat. Now, you could just use red paper if you wanted black paper. You could just use green for the trees. You do not have to paint this. You can change the colors of each of the items in Design Space if you just want to make this card without all of this. Okay. Okay, next what I have left are these pieces these are snow mounds. You can pretty much put them any way you want. Because they stay white, I don't have white paint. Alex does. I'm gonna make a really light blue, I think. Over here, I'm gonna.
Yeah, but the white, like I at first used white on the snowman and I couldn't see it.
Okay.
Like it's really, really white.
I sprayed some water in my pan here, and this is the lid of my paints. And just put just a little bit of color in there, and I might even want less. We're gonna see. So I'm gonna paint just the tops of these, just so you can tell it's snow. I also will use my shimmer pen too. And I could wipe some of this off if I wanted to. And you can't even see any of it now. So we're going to do it again. Let's add a little color. There we go. Oh, she was referring to the pattern paper Alex was using.
So this will go on here. So then it has that background.
I'm just going to paint this whole thing this color. And even use more color at the top. Do more blue. There we go. It's kind of hard to see.
Doing the second layer on the trees, but a little bit darker of a green.
Now it looks like I don't have much on here, but when I put it on here, now you can see the difference. I'm gonna set that one out to dry. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing on the top of this one and maybe pull some of it down like I did the other one.
I will say so far I do really like the color of this though. These paints.
Oh, of those paints?
Yeah. It's annoying to set up, but the colors are nice.
Make sure you set it up way before you want to color or paint. I'm going to squeeze some, more water out as I go lower on here, so the color is lighter as we go down. Squeezed it on my trees I were drying. Okay. And we want these to dry a little before we glue them. So when I'm done, I'm going to let mine dry and we'll zoom in more on Alex. We'll do full screen on him since he's still going.
Got a long way to go.
So I'm wiping some of this off at the bottom.
So what's your snowman look like? Is there more that I need to do with him? A lot better than mine.
No, yours is fine.
He's very grayed out. So I gotta make his face a little darker.
This is bending the wrong way. There. Okay. Let me clean my brushes. And I can get to your chat. If you guys have questions, go ahead and post them now so I'll have time to read them while he's finishing.
Oh, I didn't even do the hat yet.
Yeah, do the hat. There's your little stripe.
I know.
Because you got to let the black hat dry before you glue it. Vicki, I am doing that cake pop-up in our crop for the supporters of $5 or more on Patreon next Tuesday night.
Tuesday night?
Yeah. It's the 22nd.
Oh.
A week from today.
Virtual. Right.
Yeah, the virtual crop.
Another layer on that. That's done drying. So you're just waiting on me?
Yeah, but that's okay. I'm looking for questions. I'm going back in the chat. You could, if you're afraid to do the face with a paintbrush, because if you push down too hard, it will get too big. You could try it with a Q-tip or something too to make the little dots.
Oh, I am. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was in camera.
And I will probably do a video on that card later. Here, let me show them what card she's talking about real fast. So this is the card we're doing next Tuesday for the monthly virtual crop. Alex is talking to his.
Yes. It wouldn't get off the brush. It wouldn't get off my finger.
Oh, Joan said she's used a toothpick too for the little dots.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking was toothpick when you said
Q-tip.
Yeah, I was like, Q-tip?
Well,
You can, I guess. I think my sky is good. It's a good dark color. I mean, I could go darker, but you're done, so.
no, you can keep going.
Okay.
We got plenty of time, Alex.
It's all right. I think that's fine.
So now he's adding stars to his with that white. And let me see if I can look up that paint that he's using. So you do like the paint, Alex?
Yeah.
We just don't like the packaging. And I'll just look in my orders to see what it was.
Do that.
I purchased it on August 19th. Okay, here is a link.
It could be stars or snowflakes. So I'm putting a lot of them.
Oh, and I don't think I'm seeing any of the chat from Facebook. Let me see if I can fix that. So I put a link for the paint. I'll do it again.
I think it's snowflakes because I put too many stars. I got carried away.
Yeah, it's pretty though. It does look like snow. I like it as snow. So we're live on YouTube, Twitch, my Facebook page, and my Cricut Designs Facebook page. I can't speak. Words are hard. And so if you're on Facebook, come on over to YouTube so we can see your chat and you can read all of our chat. I really like that, Alex.
I'm making them bigger as they get closer to the ground. I mean, some of them disappeared completely, but yeah, it's alright. Now I just have to work on these things. So, how do I want to do this?
Do we have an echo? Somebody says we have an echo. Some of your white is drying and they're harder to see.
I know, that's why I said they completely disappeared.
Not all of them.
I know, that's fine. I'm okay with it.
You can add a few more. Click in the paint without it being real wet in the white paint.
That's what I did.
Okay.
The most recent ones. So.
I want more snow.
Chill.
The snow is so pretty. Yes, the dog is snoring. The dog snores in every one of my videos. Oh yeah, white gel pen would also work. Dip it in the paint again.
Yeah.
Oh, or a silver glitter pen. We have the silver one from the Cricut. And have you guys all entered into our giveaway for the infusible ink and the 5 shirts and the mini easy press? There's going to be 2 winners chosen. We find out Saturday who wins. Monique cut some glitter cards or glitter cardstock for her card to put on it. Oh yeah, we could emboss it too. They're saying it looks great, Alex. I'm gonna soak up my water in my pan. Because I'll still have to glue mine together. I'll wait till you're done so we can watch you.
No.
Can always squirt a little water in there too,
Yeah.
to make it lighter. And if it's too dark on your paper, you can always blot it with a paper towel.
Yeah.
I'm going to double screen it. I'm going to do split screen. Mary's asking, how do you fill the pen? Well, I got paint underneath my nail, or on my nail, I guess. So these just screw off. When you first get it, I think it might have a little stopper here. I don't know.
Do get it.
And then we just put it under the sink. You can like do this and suck some of it up, but really it fills up really quick just under the kitchen sink. And then screw it back on. And if you push this, it puts out some water. I don't use that a whole lot. Alex, your card with the sky kind of looks like a cliff of snow.
Oh yeah, iceberg.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we? Well, yours has to dry a bit.
Yeah. Oh, I need to do another layer on the black hat.
No, you don't.
It's not very black.
It looks more black than mine.
I didn't see your hat.
I mean, you can do what you want, but it has to dry before you glue on the stripe. Okay, I'm gonna go split screen, and I'm gonna start gluing mine together. This is all dry now. First, I'm gonna glue his hat down. So I'm just using art glitter glue that I use all the time. And hold on, let me move this on there. Make sure I have that line there. I'm just gonna put a little glue on his hat. Maybe. And then glue this down.
You should just do it on your screen.
Oh yeah, because yours is
Drawing.
drying. Okay. So it's closer up. And that glue will dry clear. I put too much glue because it wasn't coming out. So I'm going to set this to the side. And I'm going to glue this on here. Just at the bottom and set side to side. And then I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put this one here. You could pop these up a little if you wanted to. But
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that on mine, was popping them up.
so have you guys learned anything today? Do you guys think you could do this? Do you think you would enjoy it? Who here has never watercolored before as an adult? I mean, like we did in grade school. Okay. Now, oh, I'm gonna put the shimmer brush. So this is my shimmer brush. There's many different kinds of shimmer brushes. This is clear glitter. This is called Crystal Clear by Spectrum Noir. And it just puts really, really fine glitter on it. Oh, you know what? Dang it. I wanted to put my snowman behind some of this snow. So I just lifted this up. I'm gonna stick him in there. Totally forgot. Behind one of my snow things. Like the bottom of them, you know. So we're making all of the snow. And I got a little blue on here. Make sure I get that off. Because I'm going to add some to my snowman. I don't want to go around the black holes, or not holes.
Black holes?
Black buttons too much. Because it might smear them. I probably should have done this before I painted on his face. So his hat just fits like that. And I think I'm going to just stick him in here. And I'm just going to glue him at the bottom. And stick that in.
I put a white on all the trees.
And put more glue here because I ripped this off. Oh, you made snow on the trees?
Mm-hmm.
Very creative. I'm just gonna place these wherever I want them. The little ones are supposed to be more further away, so they're smaller.
It's a giant snowman.
I know, it's a giant snowman. That's why some people made their trees bigger. You totally could. But he's cute. You can, some people added like a scarf out of ribbon and stuff too. So the littler ones I'm placing up higher and the bigger ones down lower so they're closer together. And these aren't at all where they were on the first card. And now we need to glue it to our base. I really like the blue much better than the red. No, Eileen, the Patreon live Zoom was last Saturday. We will have viewer mail this Saturday.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of viewer mail. There's a few boxes.
Few boxes. I see one box.
Well, there's one box. It's a big box, kind of. And I'm kind of pushing this down and holding this because it is watercolor paper and it kind of bends when you get it wet and as it dries. See, isn't that pretty? And here's the one I did on that day. I can't find my first one I did. But I really like the blue better, I think. And I made more color in the sky. And my trees are darker too. And more greenish. But see how the same person can make completely different cards. Okay, are you gonna... Is yours ready to glue together?
I think so. I need the glue.
All right, here it is. Up the lid. Hold on, let me go on you.
Switched over. Okay. So you did this part?
Oh, we finally are getting Facebook comments in. Yeah, so I just put a little glue there for the stripe.
Way too much.
That's like what I did.
And my hat like turned so very spotty. Not very black.
It's supposed to be an old hat, isn't it?
So these trees, I mean, I put green, or I put white on top of them, but it kind of...
To look like snow?
It dried a little bit, so it doesn't quite look like snow anymore. Where's that black shimmer thing?
Yeah, Jeanette says, Alex, you made a glacier. Doesn't it look like that?
I kind of want to keep it there.
Put penguins on it.
Right. Is this thing working? Oh, you can push on it. Okay.
Well, now you know how to make a glacier.
Right.
I can't see what you're doing. He's just going across it with the shimmer brush.
Shimmer thing.
Joanne is asking where the bear is, Alex.
I thought about that.
You should add a bear in yours.
I can't color a bear. I tried that once and it failed.
No, but you could cut out a bear out of the paper and then do it. You can always add that.
Well, there's a bunch of fingerprints on there now. Oops.
I can't see the fingerprints.
I think I colored the wrong side of that.
You can do it any way you want.
I know, I'm looking at it. I had it down earlier, then I like moved them around.
You could only just use 2 if you want.
I knew, but I'm going to use 3. He looks angry.
He needs his hat.
He has angry eyes. I'm so mad. Sorry.
Expressions Craft Studio, Georgiana, says, and just like that, global warming strikes again and another glacier has disappeared.
Is that the right way his hat goes on?
Well, you can put it on any way you want.
Which way is... Oh, yeah, okay.
And like he's doing, I glue pretty much just the bottom of the trees so they can stand out from the card a little bit to give it more, without actually popping it up. It's almost like they're just automatically popped up. Because there are layers to the watercolor.
He looks like a Godzilla, like ready to attack. Yours is much more friendly than mine.
Debbie Cantwell can't hear you much.
I'm not talking much.
He's not talking up like I asked him to in the beginning.
Like, well, I'm not really talking much though either.
I know.
When I am talking, I'm just like quietly responding to what you said to me.
But you guys, I think this is a fun project to do with kids or grandkids, that they can color and finish it and make a completed painting. And it's fun. You enjoyed it, didn't you? I enjoyed it. I think it's fun. Kind of want to do another one. Robin says, thank you for not putting a mask on the snowman. He doesn't need a mask. What are you doing? Oh, you're doing what you did in your other ones. Look at him being so creative. He's making a shadow. Even though the sun is not out.
The moon, that's not in the picture.
Oh, okay.
The giant glowing snowman. I did think about putting a moon though, like just having like a circle just kind of over. Yeah, I think that's all.
Now glue it to your card.
Oh yeah, I am forgetting something.
Yeah, you could cut out a moon out of watercolor paper and add it to it. Tanya says the snowman is just blocking the moon. That's where the shadows come from.
Yeah.
Lynn says the moon is higher in the sky, just out of view. What?
I put it on there, like, super crooked.
It's not bad. That looks nice. Hold it up. You're like off camera. Yeah. Bring it over here. We can show them.
I'm putting the pin in the glue. Where's the lid? I'm putting the lid on the glue.
Hold
This
your...
is mine. My nighttime.
I'll turn my light out. There.
Yours is friendly. Mine is angry.
Yours is smiling.
Yeah, but look at his eyes.
They're dots. What do you mean?
They're like angled in.
I don't see it. I think they're pretty. And they're fun.
You made such little mess compared to what I did over there.
All right. So, do you guys got any questions or anything? Did you learn something today? Yes, it is in my supporter projects. At the beginning of the video, I showed where to get it. So you might need to, after the video, rewatch the beginning. We both get an A.
Yay. Night and day.
Yeah. I like them.
I like my shadows even though it's nighttime.
Yes, that was very creative. I like them. Now you have to sing. We don't have to sing. You don't want
No
to
one
hear
wants
us
to see
sing.
that. Hear that.
All right, guys. Thursday, We have a special treat for you. We can't show you the cards or anything yet. You'll have to wait.
Because they're not all done.
Yeah. So we'll be Thursday live, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then Saturday.
The cards.
Oh, for Thursday night, he created the cards.
This guy.
Yeah. They're fun. I really like them. And guess what? There's not even a bear in any of the cards for Thursday.
Nope.
No bears.
Not yet. There's not going to be.
No penguins. No bears.
No.
There's
no mountains.
No animals.
No trees.
It's not like an Alex. They're not like Alex cards.
No.
What was I going to show you? Oh, the giveaway. So here, go to what's happening. If you have not entered the giveaway,
this was so much fun, says Joan.
you still have time to enter. Go to melodylaneinspired.com, click on what's happening, scroll down to this post, and it will tell you the video to watch to learn how to enter. It's very easy to enter, and you're going to learn a lot in that video you watch. I also wanted to show you, everyone asks what glue I use. If you click About Melody at the top of my website, melodylaneinspired.com, you can go down here. This is the glue I use. It's on this page when you click this. When you click this, this will take you to Cricut. Inspire is the code as of right now. That will be changing very soon. I will change it in all my Facebook groups. I will change it right here. So if you ever need my code, you can always get it right here on the About Melody page. Okay?
Okay.
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 Yay, you guys are getting your cuties in.
For your first cutie.
Does it move? Debbie, are you talking about the card? They're not interactive cards. Joan says I can barely stand it. Barely.
So the lights in this are still on, but they're not glowing. They're not as bright anymore.
All right, guys. I will see you next time.
God.
Alex is tired.
I try to avoid it.
All right, guys. Bye.
Doodles.